The police thought they got away with their lives at Orgreave. But comrades, let's celebrate that we have achieved something at last. It might not be perfect, it might not be 100% of everything we fought and campaigned for, but my God, let's make the most of our day in the sun.
We gather every year to show the importance of what happened at Orgreave, where miners were beaten up, fitted up and locked up, and no one's ever been held accountable. It's been a long struggle, but we had fantastic news last year where the government finally announced an inquiry, and we're here to make sure that that inquiry does justice and it's seen to be done.
It's important that workers continue to organise and fight for improvements, that we fight for what's gone, that we inherit the past but we build the future, and we need to work together and learn from past lessons and continue to gather and organise and fight together.
42 years ago, the 18th of June 1984, there was a police assault on peaceful protesters at the Orgreave coking plant in Colliery.
I would not be anywhere else today. The fact that we're having to still be 42 years on to get justice for people who are battered by police, trampled by police horses, bitten by police dogs.
Thousands were wrongly fitted up across that year, and people, just ordinary working men and women, and their families were just attacked by the state forces.
I was present at Orgreave on June the 18th, running from the police horses like everyone else. Their ranks opened and these police horses galloped through. All you could do was run. They hit anybody that they caught. If you were running away, it didn't matter. They still hit you. Running away did not save you from the police. So you didn't have to threaten them. You could run away and they would still assault you if they caught you.
I'm here, along with a lot of more people who are just trying to get justice for them people, and I know a lot of them are no longer with us. But that makes it even more important, don't it? Well, I was there on that day, and I've never been as frightened in my life. I will be honest, I was 29-year-old. I could outrun Kip Kano with a police horse behind me. But it don't take away from the fact I'll never recover from that day. You can see that I'm 42 years on, talking about it like it was yesterday. As a younger man, I didn't realise how lucky I were not to get battered. You know what I mean? I was just happy I didn't. But when I think back, that could have been me, Tunsion, you know, and all I was there for was fighting for my job.
The miners were trying to save the jobs and the communities. They were in the front line fighting against Margaret Thatcher's assault on everything decent in society. And they were fighting against the greed, the inequality and the injustice promoted by Margaret Thatcher and her allies. And what did they get in return? They were charged up, battered by police in riot gear with weapons, stampeded with horses and hounded by dogs. They were arrested without cause, lied about in the media and faced wrongful prosecutions. They were called the enemy within by the Prime Minister. Men who came from families and communities who defeated Hitler, now treated like criminals. I know that many people still bear scars from that day.
All the emotions of being brutalised, of being framed, of being convicted, of having to go home and face my young family still covered in blood with a criminal record. So I relish this inquiry.
We need as much evidence as we can. I mean, people are not forthcoming with it like they should be for one reason or another. And I do think the deadline's been extended so people can write in. And the more evidence we get, the more chance we've got of getting justice.
The inquiry must be given as much information as can be gathered about June the 18th, because I was there. I know how appallingly the police behaved.
It's so important for us to be here today, not just because we've just got the inquiry announced, but to keep on hitting home that message of solidarity and the fact that this sort of organisation works for people.
This book, I've submitted it to the inquiry as evidence. Everybody's memory in here has been double checked. They tell me the story, I type it up, then I send it back to them and ask them to correct it if there's anything wrong. That's why I know that everything in here is carefully checked.
It's been hard, it's been difficult. For 42 years we've been told, go away, we don't want to hear about you. Amber Rudd famously stood up in Parliament and said there was no need for a public inquiry because the police had learned lessons. Tell that to the Palestinian protesters. Even if you weren't at Orgreave, even if you weren't a striking miner, if you weren't even born 42 years ago, right into that inquiry.
Remember, it was the work of the defence legal teams in court with the help of our movement that exposed those lies, fabrications and cover-ups in play at Orgreave.
So yeah, we've kept going. And why have we kept going? Because 42 years ago, people like me knew that what we were fighting for was worthwhile. It was a righteous struggle. It was a struggle that needed to be fought. Come on!
They divide us by our tongue. They divide us men and women. They divide us old and young. But the tower now before us if the end is not as song. Cause the union makes us strong. Let's see it!
The fight is for that world that we all believe in. We know a better world than this can be achieved. A world without poverty. A world without war. Where everybody can keep the family alive, where everybody can feed themselves and enjoy life. Comrade, that's why we inscribe it on our banners. It's called socialism. It's still worth fighting for. That's our dream. Let's make it a reality and let's make sure that the next battle that comes, we win. Solidarity.